2011, Act 90 goes into effect. Act 90 is legislation that was enacted last year in 2010, signed by Governor Rendell on October 27th to go into effect on April 25th, 2011. Briefly, Act 90 is going to provide that it's going to give the borough more tools to combat owners of deteriorating properties and other properties that have delinquent property taxes and that owe delinquent municipal fees such as sewer and trash fees. And what it does is it lets you basically deny applications for municipal permits and approvals if the applicant is delinquent on his taxes, or there are other municipal charges, or if the applicant has been convicted of a serious code violation and has taken no substantial action to bring the property into compliance. This is a pretty big thing, especially for a town like Darby. I mean, I believe it was 5 years ago, we amended some ordinances to allow us to be able to deny permits to property owners who were not in compliance or who had not paid their taxes or their fees and weren't current. At one point after we did that, Commonwealth Court issued a decision that essentially said that you can't do that without an express grant of authority from the legislature. And well, now we have it. So effective April 25th, one of the things that I'm recommending is that a notice be sent out to persons who receive permits and licenses from the borough, notifying them of Act 90 and its adoption and that it's in effect, and putting them on notice that if they fail to get into compliance and bring their permits, bring their taxes and their fees up to date when they come in to apply for a permit, the borough is within its rights to deny that permit based on Act 90 and the borough ordinances that were previously enacted. The notice that I'm proposing basically lays that all out for the applicant and gives them options of where they can go to check out the status of their fees and their taxes. Gives them the phone numbers, gives them websites, gives them contact information. And if council wishes to do that, a motion to approve the sending of the notice would be in order.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays?
Mr. Blackson, the next thing that I have, as you know, from time to time there are tax assessment appeals that are filed where a property owner thinks that their tax burden is too heavy. Tonight I have two properties that have filed tax assessment appeals. One was filed in 2009. That was for a property at 416 South 4th Street, which is an apartment complex. The owner is now at Darby Station Apartments, and they have requested a revised assessment. The William Penn School District and the County of Delaware have already approved the revised assessments, and they have requested that we do so as well. And the number for 416 South 4th Street, which is folio number 14-00-1093-90-14-00. The assessment year 2010, the revised assessment would be $201,915, and for 2011 it would be $262,810. The other property is the Roberts filtering manufacturing property on Columbia Avenue, and that was an assessment appeal that was filed in 2007, and again that has been approved and accepted by the William Penn School District in the County of Delaware. And those properties, there are 4 different folio numbers for the properties: 14-00 dash 00376 dash 00 dash, I'm sorry, 00376 dash 00 for assessment years 2008, 2009, 2010, and 2011. That would be $194,000 would be the revised assessment for each year. The next property would be in that same grouping. The address is 615 Columbia Avenue, and the folio number is 14-00-00377-00, and the assessment year again is 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. It's a smaller parcel, and the revised assessment would be $22,000 for each tax year. And 623 Columbia Avenue, 14-00-00381-00, again 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. That is $22,000 again for each year. And 625 Columbia Avenue, 14-00-00382-00. Again, assessment years 2008, 9, 10, 11, $22,000 for each year. What I'm recommending is that you approve these revised assessments, and there's a resolution number 2011-5 relating to settling certain real estate tax assessment appeals that has those numbers reflected in it, and what would be required to effect that would be a motion to adopt the resolution.
You get that motion?
So moved. I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any nays?
Thank you.
Motion to accept all reports from committee men.